Vocês não sabem como eu ficava feliz quando eu vi um trabalhador mostrar uma picanha e falar: eu vou comer picanha e vou tomar uma cerveja. É uma coisa fantástica.
Lula is back in business. Yes, he won the elections against the Brazilian myth, the Messiah, Jair Messias Bolsonaro. So Lula is back. He's going to assume the 1st of January, I think. I do not really care. But Brazil is lost. Brazil doesn't know what the hell is going on anymore. The right wing in Brazil just lost the elections and they're desperate. They're rushing into the army asking for some sort of military intervention. So they stop the process of Lula taking charge of the country. I understand the fear because people think Lula is a communist.
If there is one communist in America, sir, I say that's one too many.
If there is one communist in America, sir, I say that's one too many. I don't believe Lula is a communist at all. I think he's just a populist, parasite that wants to live off the state. They say in Brazil that he actually cut his finger so he wouldn't have to work anymore. And it worked out for him because, you know, after he got in politics, he never had to work again. He's just a parasite. That's why I fully agree with MILEI 100% about people in politics, that they are just good for nothing parasites. At any case, if you do not know who Javier MILEI is, he's a congressman here in Argentina. He's a libertarian, anarcho-capitalist, and he hits up, down, left, right. He hits everywhere. He despises people in politics. He thinks all the politics are just there for the money, to live off the money from the taxes, and that's it, you know, nothing more. I agree with the man 100%. I've never believed in democracy. I think that's the whole thing is just really just stupid. You're going to vote for someone to be a parasite? That's the deal? Are you crazy? I wouldn't do that even for my family, never mind for a person I don't even know who that guy is. I do not care about politics. I've never voted. I mean, I care about politics. I just don't take it seriously. It's just for fun. I have tons of fun when I watch the debates. I have tons of fun. I'm going to miss our Bolsonaro as president of Brazil. He made me laugh really hard. That man was funny. I do not care if you do not like Bolsonaro, but I think he was hilarious. He made me laugh quite a few times. And Lula is just not fun. Lula is just that same old, really old actually, guy in politics that, you know, you can actually see through Lula. There's nothing real in there. It's just a speech. He just gives the speech to the poor people, so those poor people can have some sort of help from the state. That's it. That's it. Handouts for the people, good life for the people in politics. That's why I fully understand the rage of some people here in Argentina, because they are tired. People are getting tired of politics in general, and that's why MILEI is growing so much at the poll numbers. At any case, Bolsonaro is mining. That's what he likes to do. You should leave your characters. Talking a little about the game, you know? Bolsonaro likes to mine, so he gets happy. You should leave characters doing what they like, so they get in a good mood. Lula is a slave, so he's never going to be really happy. And And MILEI likes to, he's a night owl, he likes to sleep daytime and work at night. So leave your characters doing what they like to do so they are happy. That way you avoid having nervous breakdowns. This is a fantastic game made by Tynan Sylvester. You can find it on Steam. It had the rating of 98% positive among 2,000 users. So it is a really good, relaxing game. It helps me even sleep. I suffer heavily from insomnia, and this game actually helps. I like the pace of it, and I even like the art. Characters have no arms. As you can see, no legs. They're just sticks with heads and lots of personality. They seem to be always in a bad mood, no? As you can see here, Bolsonaro has a small tear under his eyes. He just lost the elections, and he was actually crying the other day. And that was, a coincidence that Bolsonaro came with a tear. And Lula, if you noticed my last video, he has some stars tattooed, and that's actually the symbol of PT, the Workers' Party in Brazil that uses a star as a symbol. I do not know if that's meant to be a communist symbol or something, but Lula is not a communist. He's just a parasite. He's not brave enough to be a communist. You need to have some balls to be a real communist. You need to be ready to start shooting the right wing, to go into some sort of civil war, a revolution, and that's not something that I think Lula really wants. He just wants to be a parasite, to help his fellows in the Workers' Party, and to live off the state for the rest of his miserable, pathetic, despicable life. I really dislike this guy. I do not think Lula has a solution for nothing. He just wants to give some sort of handout for the people, as he has a perfect life. He was crying the other day. Yes, Lula was crying. Oh, the poor people, yes. And the next day, he was in a very expensive plane going to Egypt. A friend of his said, no, I can take you there, and I do not want anything in exchange. Yeah, right, like I believe that sort of crap coming from anybody in politics. And look, I do not like the right wing or the left wing or anybody. I think they're all crooks. That's all there is to it. I do not see any difference from Democrats, Republicans. As long as you're taking money from the state, as long as you are just a parasite, I do not take that person seriously. If you are in politics, you're not a good person. Simple as that. The way I see it anyway. If you want to keep voting, go there and vote. Give a person you don't even know a better life than yours. And when you die, you think that person is going to even care. They don't even know you exist. You're just a number. You're just a person that supports this stupid, very pathetic system that is democracy. I do not believe in it. I never did. I've never voted for Congress. I never voted for Senate. I never voted for governor, for mayor, for anything. I do not believe in it. I voted once for presidency because I needed my passport, but I've never taken it seriously. It's just, for me, just a crooked system so people can live off the money of the people, money from taxes. I have 9 minutes, almost at the end of my video. Play Rimworld, please. It is an excellent game made by Tynan Sylvester. You can find it on Steam. It had a rating of 98% positive among 2,000 users. So go there, play it, have fun. And if you like libertarianism, anarcho-capitalism, I recommend again to take a look at Sam Cedar and the Majority Report. He has a channel on YouTube that has tons of content with libertarians, always really fun and entertaining to watch. That's it for today.
Folks, there's more of what you've just saw where that came from. That's if you hit the subscribe and like button. Thank you. Really, thank you.